What's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of So What You Hear. I'm Jay,
Steph.
and we are moving right along. We are getting to the end of the voluntary stuff. Teams are taking breaks, a little bit of time off, and then they will be getting right into mandatory minicamp, which should be starting by the end of this month, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Real practice, time you can put pads on. Up to this point,
you won't be hitting or anything, right?
Yeah. Once you put the pads on, you hitting. If you have pads on, you hitting.
Okay.
But
all right.
They might not do like full, like some teams don't do tackle to the ground. So like we'll hit and make the pop and the connection,
and then let go.
And then we let go. We're not gonna, do all the fighting where you can pull things and tear things or whatever. Some teams they're like, nah, we gonna light each other up because that's how you get better. But yeah, and from what I'm hearing about Harbaugh, I think we gonna be hitting. But they would just this is a really like hard camp. It's
so he'll be walking on water.
Oh my
god. What can we do?
Hating. What happens when you go through championship droughts of eternity?
Are you talking about yourself?
We won one in the last decade.
Yeah, barely.
And one in the decade before that. And one in the decade before that. And one in the decade before that. So sometime during this, and it's getting close to the end of this decade.
Decade before the decade, we were right there.
But But we're moving along. Things are looking good. You're starting to get some reports of teams like, hey, there's things that are looking better than we thought. And then some teams, like Arizona, it's like, hey, Jeremiah Love looks good. And that's where it stops.
Yeah.
Other teams, your A.J. Brown said this isn't heaven, but as close as we can be. He grew up a Patriots fan, so this is like
we'll see.
Moving to his
until he gets.
Well, he to go out and admit that you were leaking information about the team to try to spark something. The problem with that is like, what if something goes wrong in New England, and so now you got to change teams again, or just they decide not to sign you.
Why would they trust you?
Nobody's gonna trust you.
Be like T.O., all the talent, but no one wants to deal with you. Yeah.
And that's it's just a waste. I don't understand it, but we'll see. Maybe Philly. I mean, it is Philly. I mean, I would
leak things too.
Jump in front of a truck to get the hell out of that organization. But hey, that's just me.
He didn't care for Hurt much.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, it was the losing. I've been hearing he wants to get up out of there since before the last Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He did not like the guys in that locker room, and they're weird. They're whiny. They're Eagles. But anyway. We have been matriculating through. Oh, well, before we get to our division breakdown, because today is the AFC East, we have finally finished the NFC.
Oh, the AFC League?
No, the AFC South is the AFC League.
Oh, well, it rhymes. So.
Well, that's true. It's the South Titans.
It rhymes. That's true.
Yeah.
We have the in Miami.
The Chiefs have decided to pay Patrick Mahomes until the rapture.
I mean, I know that's hopefully. I know that's Mahomes, but isn't it like...
Good God, they're adding 2 years to a 6-year contract he already has.
What if his legs all jacked up?
From what I hear, the point of doing it this way is he gets a massive contract. He gets all this pay year by year, but if something does happen to say like this year doesn't go right again, and so next year they really, really, really got to rebuild, they can do things where he'll get paid in year 7 or 8 of his contract, and they can lower what they're paying him this year down.
Okay.
So and that way they can basically work around the salary cap.
And he getting paid some.
And he's getting paid as much, it doesn't matter.
Was it 64 a year?
Yeah, it'll be 64 a year. It was
500 million.
Yeah, 540 million, I believe.
Must be nice.
For 8 years, which is he already had 6 years, and he'll get 2 years on that. So, I mean, it makes more sense than when it's Justin Herbert. Even Jalen Hurts, because even Jalen Hurts, you get like, well, I mean, he has a Super Bowl too. Yeah, so I give him more leeway, but like nobody's sitting there going, man, Hurts won them that Super Bowl. But it really doesn't make sense when it's like Herbert, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Like, what are you paying? Y'all haven't even won in the playoffs.
Yeah, like that.
I didn't want to say it, but
I said it.
I mean, it does. It starts getting like, well, why? At least with Mahomes, you're like, well, I mean, if you're going to pay somebody, you know what I mean? You don't question if Marino walked away with the highest contract in history.
And he was healthy. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know what this leg going to be. And I
that
heard
is very true.
Was having that's what I heard. That's not true. I thought he had to get Who am I getting mixed up with somebody else?
You're getting Malik Neighbors mixed up.
Is that what I'm doing?
Malik had to have surgery to kind of go in and fix the tissue, and that's why everybody's worried because that was when we went on the hiring spree of wide receivers.
It's too much information at one time.
Yeah, but I don't think it's necessarily that Malik's in that bad of shape. I think you're trying to rebuild a team, and you've got to cover every possible outcome. So I think it's like.
So how's Mahomes' leg going?
He's winning. He's winning.
That's right. He did the yeah.
He's going golfing.
Yeah,
people.
I did get him.
I want to say he's already running drills and OTAs.
Okay.
Like I've seen him running drills and OTAs. He's got a brace on.
Yeah,
but he's already moving.
Okay.
And like it's not like Malik Neighbors and Scattaboo. You got to be able to put force off that. If he needed to, he could play Phillip Rivers pocket passer for a couple years. You know, hey, if they get through, the ball's going out of bounds. Just letting y'all know until it's healthy. That's one of the perks of quarterback.
You don't have a little trigger shot. They get a little when they get hurt. They get
well, that's why you're telling them like as soon as you get beat, just know the ball's going out. Like it's gone. You lost us that play. Like because. I can't move. So as soon as you get beat, ball's going out of the.
Drew Bledsoe. Some people never like.
Yeah, Bledsoe used to. He'd come back. He'd be looking so good, and then you'd get one good hit on him, and hike up, throw away. And you're like, dude, yeah, I can't keep getting hit like that. It was after that New England hit.
Yeah.
Because he didn't play like that before New England.
No, he didn't.
But he got messed up.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize. I think at the time, I was younger. It was 2002.
Well, like being a Cowboys fan, I watched.
Well, you watched him. By the time he got to y'all, he was like a gunshot.
And but I didn't see him before then, and I knew how good he was, so I was like excited, ish. And then and then you just like, I mean, that's how Romo got his job because he couldn't get hit anymore.
He was known for being tough beforehand too, but like he got messed up.
Yeah, he couldn't get hit. I mean that. So we'll see. I mean, all that's triggering.
But anyway, well, I mean, yeah, I understand the contract. I do think it is a little weird timing. Like, I don't know if I'm giving it to him 6 years early on injury year. But that's just me. Maybe there's something with the salary cap. There's a reason why it was better that they did it now and work things. The way they manipulate those caps, I swear it has to be illegal.
Sometimes if everybody's in their agreement, then sometimes you're like, well, let's just sign.
Who cares? Yeah, here we go. We'll keep him for 10 years, even though that's a long time. But, yeah. So... All right, well, let's go ahead and start getting down to our division breakdown. Half the division is good. You have half a division where we can talk about, like, the potential of winning. And, we have half a division where we talk about, what not to do as an NFL team.
Well,
which one do you want to start with?
The Jets are going to be trash.
Okay, we'll start with the bad. So, yeah, Jets go there. After what Geno Smith did, I get he had that one season in New England where he looked pretty good
last year.
But that's what I'm saying. He had one good season in Seattle. He looked atrocious last year. Everything on that team looked atrocious. That offensive line was bad. The receivers weren't working. The defense was bad. Genty was the only thing that was even somewhat good, and that didn't look like it for half the season. But Geno's bad. But when you're trying to rebuild and you're coming up, because that's the thing about it. They basically looked at this draft, said, we're not getting superstar receivers and stuff like that. We're not getting our starting quarterback out of this draft. Let's load up with talent everywhere. I'm sorry, Geno is a pick you get because he's going to make it look good while you lose.
I mean, he's a veteran.
Because he's the kind of player that can make the game competitive, but you're going to lose.
Yeah, like it's right when he'll get a rhythm. And you can then it just falls apart. Okay, and then he's throwing a pig.
It's just gonna miss. He's gonna miss. He's gonna hold it too long. But that way you end up with the record you need so that you're a top 3 pick next year, and then you get your quarterback. They've already done some stuff to acquire a bunch of draft picks. They've maneuvered some stuff to get a bunch of draft picks.
So Quentin Williams was out to get next year.
You build a good team. They're doing almost exactly what the Jets did.
They need to lose without purposely losing.
They need to play well enough that the team feels like, man, we're a quarterback away from being a good team.
But if
you actually need to lose the game so that you're in position to get that quarterback.
Okay, I get you.
I feel like them and Arizona, that's pretty much what they're doing.
So
Arizona decided to follow the Raiders completely. They even drafted a running back with their first pick. We're going to follow that trend immediately.
So you got trash, and then one step above trash, would that be Miami?
I don't know. I might put the Jets, because I think the Jets' defense is going to be good. And I think the Jets going to have weapons on the offense. I just don't think Geno can expire.
So you put the Jets above Miami, so you think Miami.
Who the hell do Miami got?
That's true. I mean, we won't know. It's a new coach.
A new coach.
A new
Malik
coach.
Willis, who we've seen come in and play very bad. We've seen him come in and play very bad.
Really
and then over the years, especially once he left Tennessee, because
it's Tennessee.
Craig ain't here. You ain't got to defend it. But he got to the Packers, and he started looking better. But you got 3 games. He has played in, 6 games total? And now he's your starter. So I'm sorry, this is a rookie. You might as well have got somebody out of the UFLA.
Who they put around them? I can't remember.
Nobody.
That sounds like I can't
They
remember.
paid Devin Achane and everybody else is gone. Their defense is gone. Their playmakers are gone. They got nothing.
So you think it's Miami, Jets?
I think Miami is going to just be a doormat. I think the Jets are going to be New England.
So you think Miami
Detroit.
might get that number 1 draft pick then?
They could. Miami could get it. Cleveland trading Myles Garrett puts them in a big position to get the number 1 pick.
Why are you going to run another
Arizona
career?
Arizona's another one that could be fighting for that number 1. But yeah, I think Miami has a much better chance of getting the number 1 pick than the Jets. I think the Jets will at least be competitive. I don't think the Miami is even going to be. They can have the same record, and I think because of the blowouts, I think the Jets will end up getting a worse pick.
Okay.
Miami's done nothing. There's nothing to help that kid Malik. And again, it almost seems on purpose. Like y'all just waiting to draft. They're going to be so bad.
Okay, so
it's going to be so bad.
Who's after the Jets? So you think Miami?
Well,
Jets?
if we're going from worst to first, I'm going to have to go with the historic choke artists.
Buffalo?
The Buffalo Bills.
It was like Buffalo. Yeah.
They are going over the moon for DJ Moore. They're talking about how it's the best receiver. This is the best weapon they've seen around Josh Allen. Their connection is so good. Oh, this is going to be so great. Talent on the team has never been the problem. Y'all are choke artists. You just lose when it matters.
You think getting the coordinator is going to make that much of a difference in the head?
The coordinator was already there. You moved
That's
the
what I'm
offensive
saying.
coordinator to head coach. What did you do? Oh, whoop-de-doo, Basil. No. This is I'm sorry. I don't think they're going to be any better. And I think this is going to be I think Josh Allen is going to be Dan Marino. I think he's going to be the greatest player that never really won anything.
At least Dan went there.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. You think Buffalo? I don't think.
I think they're in too tough of a. I don't think it's a good era.
My spirit's evil when it comes to this. I want them to get there to lose.
Why do you hate them? They never done anything to you.
It doesn't matter. Like,
but
it is what it is.
But it doesn't make sense that they don't win. It doesn't make sense they don't have a Super Bowl. It's just them not performing. So there's no talent you can bring in to change a team that just culturally doesn't perform.
Yeah, and then I always felt like Josh always had that look like he's about to turn it on, and then he messes it up.
Well, like I said, he makes that mistake in the fourth quarter, and if you capitalize, that's it. They're about to lose. But if you happen to mess up, and that's why the losses always come in the big games. Because, yeah, when you're playing average teams, when you're playing bad teams, when you're playing teams in the season that game, I mean, obviously every game matters, but a game that maybe not matter as much, somebody gets, oh, man, I dropped that pick. Oh, it sucks. Oh, well, we lost this game.
You think DJ Moore is going to make up for that?
No, because he's still going to throw to the wrong team, and if they catch it, they're going to lose.
Okay, so that leaves us with New England.
They've done some
again. I mean, other than the personal drama, they've actually. I feel like
adding AJ Brown, doing some work on trying to get that offensive line a little bit more productive. If that offensive line doesn't get better, it doesn't matter what weapons they have. That offensive line was atrocious, and Drake May is not going to last.
And lucky for them, I think it was a bad year for the AFC.
Yeah,
anyway.
they had bad competition, and then the only good competition they got in the playoffs, and they played everybody at bad times.
Yeah, like
Houston's offense had fallen apart. Bo broke his ankle. Like, I can't remember who they played before that, but it was just was it the Jets or was it the Chargers?
His ankle is not doing great, right?
Bo Nix, yeah, I've been hearing it's been real quiet about how he's progressing. I've heard some not so great stories. They're very like, oh, Malik Neighbors, we don't know. I'm like, what is going on with your boy? Because I'm not hearing anything about that.
But yeah, I'll look into it. I'm on the job.
I don't know if we're going with a repeat. The offensive line is going to have to be better, and you're going to have to hope that the teams in the league that built themselves better don't surpass you. Because I'm sorry, Drake May that offense looked atrocious. Period.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, he didn't look that amazing with it.
But up in Buffalo, this division, they should be able.
They should, yeah. I give them the division very easily. I don't know if we're getting back to the Super Bowl.
Buffalo have a rough year like they did last year. It was kind of, I think, rough in the beginning. Yeah.
I mean, Mahomes is acting like a X-Men, and I mean, acting like a broken knee doesn't just. I mean, he's playing golf already. You should not be able to play golf already. That was a bad injury. And he's already at OTAs. He's going to be coming back with Well, no, I'm saying you've got him coming back with a vengeance because they haven't been playing that great. And then everybody really, he's hurt. Next year sucks. They're done. Throw him away. And they're sensitive, so they take stuff like that to heart. And they're good enough that's not a good thing.
Yeah, my boy is playing a wedding. He can't focus.
No, he ain't playing no wedding. That moron is. I don't want to say that more. I'm sorry. That was insulting. But when it comes to stuff like that, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Travis would be like, "Oh, wedding planning? Yeah, I'm a moron. She does everything." like, yeah. What pattern aren't those both white? It's eggshell and pearl.
So white.
Like, yeah. And then okay, baby, why don't you go back to the house? I'll just take care of this. Like, yeah, Travis ain't planning no damn wedding. And I'm sorry, Taylor too rich to be planning a wedding. Somebody is planning that wedding.
Well, they plan the wedding with her,
Yeah, like she gets like a text message with some pictures and goes, "Which one you want?" But Travis ain't distracted by nothing because they ain't letting him handle nothing.
All right. So,
but I'm just saying, like the Raiders did a real rebuild, so now you got to look at because remember we got to look at like New England sucked 2 years ago. They were a bad team 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Did the Raiders redo what you did? You know what I mean? They've taken 2 years to really rebuild that team. Are they going to start pushing for you?
We got
Justin Herbert now is 2 years in with Harbaugh. You know, they've really retooled over there.
Yeah.
Is that I saw a team that took advantage of a really dysfunctional conference. And I don't think it's going to be that dysfunctional. So I don't know if New England's going all the way back.
But you still think they might beat the division though?
Only rival is a massive choke artist. The other two teams are trash. And I'm sorry, part of the reason New England was healthy and raring to go for every playoff was the fact that it's a cakewalk to win the AFC East.
Okay. Like it used to be. So, all right. Well,
I think that's where we're going.
So we got, okay, I can dig it. Buff.
So we got competitive trash.
All right. So
all out abysmal, which is the Dolphins. They should be good, but they choke. It's in their head. And then this division sucks. It's almost like the NFC South. So, like, yeah, they'll win it, but that doesn't mean they're going anywhere. And that's what I see for this division.
I mean, they did make it to the big game last year. So,
yeah.
We'll see.
Stroud turned the ball over 8 times? 5 fumbles and 3 picks in one game? That's historic, right? Nobody has ever played that bad.
That's true.
So that's how they got through that round.
But are they any better?
How did they get past Denver? Oh, you know what? It was because of Denver playing bad. No, that's right. Because he broke his ankle the second to last play of the game before. Does that sound like New England made it because they were the better team? No. I'm not seeing a game in that playoff where New England made it because they were a better team. New England made it because the other team fell apart.
Okay. All right. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, I'm sorry. New England is a trash team that took advantage of the AFC being garbage last year.
All right.
And that's where we are. So
what's next week?
Next week would be East West. And that's a division.
Okay.
Rebuilding Raiders. The comeback Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I don't know what to say about them. There's another team. Oh, the Denver Broncos. They're all predecessed on a knee.
We'll see, because that's what
ankle.
we was just talking about.
But that could either be the best or the worst division in football next year.
It really
you've got two quarterbacks coming off a major injury. You've got 2 teams that just massively bombed and are trying to make a real big comeback.
Yeah.
They could be the best division in football. They could be the worst division in football. we'll go over deeper next week, all right? And obviously for this one, like and comment, and I really mean that. Because if you're a Bill or a Pats fan, well, if you're a Bills fan and you saw this, you should be insulted, and you should you shouldn't be insulted because everything we said was true.
Well, what do you say?
True. Until the Bills make a Super Bowl with Josh Allen, win a Super Bowl in the history of NFL, you're choke artists. You were one of the best teams in football. If you go look at like the history, they had chunks where they were really bad, but they have been one of the better teams more often. No rings.
And it gets worse every Super Bowl appearance.
Until you do it, I'm sorry. Until you do it, you're the choke artist. Yeah. That's what you said. And again, New England, if you don't get that y'all got a cakewalk through the playoffs, they don't. They're Patriots fans. They don't get it. So go ahead and send me them hate comments because I love it. I'll read them while I watch replays of the 07 and 11 Super Bowl. And with that, we'll go ahead and tell you to hit us on Instagram and Twitter, and we'll see y'all next time, all right? God bless.